Hello friends, myself Rajeshwari. Today we visit Brihadeswara temple. In this video, you can see the Brihadeswara temple. This is the front side, and we will discuss about Tanjavur palace complex, Tanjavur library, Darbar hall is in the renovation mode, and bronze items with cost we will see in this video. So let's begin. Tanjavur and the Cholas. The Cholas, the mightiest rulers of South India, at one point of the time held sway over major parts of South India and Sri Lanka. They also made their presence felt over North India and even Southeast Asia. The glory of the medieval Cholas was established by early Cholas ruler who ruled from the Ur region in the beginning of the Common Era. The rise of Vijayalaya, that is 850 to 871 CE, by defeating the Pallavas, Pandas, and Muttarayars, paved the way for the establishment of the Cholas of the imperial line. Tanjavur, the rice bowl of Tamil Nadu, located on the southern bank of Vadavaru, was a strategic and geographic center in the southwestern corner of the Kaveri Delta. It is known as Tanjal in the inscriptions of the Cholas of the 10th and early 11th centuries. It was a center of a collection of villages controlled by the Muttaraites and eventually by the Cholas in the middle of 9th century CE. It was sold with importance by Chola Raja I in from 985 to 1014 CE with the construction of his monumental Brihadeswara temple. You can see in this video, this is the inside view of Brihadeswara temple. There are many Shivalingas, and the distinct character of this temple city was that it was deliberately created by a ceremonial and sacred bhakti center. With the temple at its center, the city was designed by an Ulalai inner quadrangle around the temple and a Perambody outer circuit for the priest, administrative class, and for the other professional groups, respectively. Tanjavur lost its importance subsequent to the death of Raja I when the capital was shifted to Konda, Cholapuram. It blossomed forth to its former glory under the Nayaka and Maratha rulers. The Brihadeswara temple was fortified and the Subramanya Shrine was also the colossal Nandi within the complex were added by the Nayakas. Several tanks were repaired and wastelands were reclaimed for agriculture. Raghunatha Nayaka constructed a theatre in his royal palace to stage theatricals. In 1675 CE, Tanjavur passed into the hands of the Marathas. Sahaji, the Maratha ruler, improved the palace and constructed a beautiful throne room in it. Manuscripts were collected and housed in the Saraswati Mahal library. Raja Gopal Swami temple added lustre to the city. A number of chowdhuries and chatrams were constructed for the poor. Thanjavur was annexed by the British in 1855 CE when the last Maratha king Shivaji had no male heir to succeed him. The stronger and growing British power converted the small princely state of Tanjavur into a viable economic unit. Now let's know about something about Brihadeswara temple. This is the main temple you can see in this video. Twinkle is walking, jumping here and there in this temple. The ambitious Brihadeswara temple by Raja Raja I was begun in 1003 and completed in 1010 CE and was designed to represent a cosmic structure, the Mahameru. The temple is dedicated to Shiva, represented by a linga that is 3.66 meter high and named Raja Rajeswaram Mudayar after the king himself. The temple was built in a courtyard measuring 240 into 120 meter in the ratio of 1 is to 2 with granite blocks being brought from a distance of approx 50 kilometers. The Vimana soars to height of 60.96 meter and the stone shikhara that is 8 pieces at the top weighs 81.284 tons. The inner sanctum is a square. The height of the temple has been achieved due to the two-tiered bhumi, that is wall. There is a pradakshina patha, that is circumambulatory passage around the sanctum. The lower circumambulatory passageway has on its walls exquisite paintings of the Chola period, while the upper one has the Karana, that is dance poses reliefs. The complex has the main temple with 5 shrines for Chandikeswara, Aman, Subramanya, Ganesha, and for Karuvur Devar, the royal priest. There are 2 mandapas for Nataraja and Nandi. A cluster mandapa runs round the complex. 2 gopuras, that is Rajarajan, Tiruvansal, and Keralantaka are the same period as the main temple and the arch is of the Maratha period. The walls and Adhisthana plinth are covered with inscriptions of Chola, Pandya, Vijayanagara, Nayaka and Maratha rulers. From these, it is known that numerous endowments were made to the temple by the royal family and the king. Large images in bronze and gold were presented in the temple. The receipt of donations and how the temple was maintained is engraved in great detail. The annual income from the land set aside for this temple is estimated to be 1,16,000 columns of paddy. The niches in the lower wall of the temple depict various deities like Ganesha, Vishnu with Sridevi and Bhudevi, Bhikshatana, Kalantaka, Natesa, Ardhanareshwara, Chandrasekhara, to name a few. The upper wall carries the figure of Tripurantaka only. Now let's know about Raja Rajan Thiruvansal. This entrance Gopura is called as Raja Rajan Thiruvansal. This Gopura measures about 27 into 17.25 meter with 3 stories and 2 massive Dwarapalas on either side. The Dwarapalas in this Gopura entrance are the biggest specimen. Usually a snake circling the leg of Dwarapala's shown big elephant. The base of this Gopura is broad and has sub-shrines to Indra and Nagaraja at lower level on the west face. The base is plank molded type and well recessed. The opening of the gateway runs through at the entire height up to main comic. Chambers have been provided either side of passage. The Raja Raja gateway shows a series of miniature panels all around its basal plinth representing Saivids mythology, legends and Puranic themes. The base of the Gopura wall is decorated with a number of small carvings depicting various forms of Shiva such as Bhikasantana, Vrisava Vahana, Ardhanari, Gajantaka, and Durga, Ganesha, Kartikeya, Saptma Trikas on northern face. The eastern outer face on the corresponding base shows from south to north. Miniature sculpture of Lingodbhava, Kalyana Sundara, Kartikeya with concerts and a large number of scenes related to Kirata, Kiratarjunya and Kannappa Nayar story. Now come to Nandi Mandapa. In this video now you are watching the is another thing means in Tanjavur only it is the you can see this is a Darbar hall. Inside library is there, and you can see. But I am continuing the about the temple Nandi Mandapa. This Nandi Mandapa is situated on the same axis of Garbhagriha and Ardha Mandapa of the main shrine. A large monolithic sculpture of Nidhi is housed in this mandapa. The height of the Nandi is 3.65 meter, 5.94 meter long and 2.59 meter broad. It approximately weight about 25 tons. It is actually not the original one which was consecrated during the Chola period. The original Nandi one which was consecrated during the Chola period presently in the southern cluster mandapa near the Barahi Shrine. The present Nandi Mandapa was built during the Nayaka period. It has 16 pillars, of which 8 pillars are having yearly base. Two Nayaka kings sculptures are also noticed on the pillars in the central portion. A flight of steps are provided to reach the mandapa, and the ceilings of this mandapa was painted with floral designs, and it is were painted in bright colors during the Maratha period. You can see the bronze items here. There are many bronze items. So let's continue of Raja Raja 1. The greatest among the Chola rulers of Vijaya line is Arumolivaram Varman alas Raja Raja. He has to wait till AD 985 to ascend the throne. His father Sundara Chola died in AD 973 in order to accommodate the rightful Uttama Cholas. The assassination of his elder brother Aditya II and weak rule of Uttama did not provide him any advantage. His reign until AD 1014 was extremely eventful. He undertook successful military expeditions which were initiated by his father and left incomplete by his elder brother. Many inscriptions are copperplate records recounts meticulously his victories. He won famous victories over the Cheras as at Kandalulasai and Vinjams. He overran Ilam and devastated the capital Anuradhapuram. Pura, the king Mahinda V. Look refuge in the forest. He then turned towards the north by annexing adjoining Karnataka kingdoms of Gangas and Nolambas to set an intensive conflict with Salyasraya, the Chalukya king, forcing him to buy peace. He had matrimonial relationships with them. Tungabhadra River became the northern border of the Cholas. This devastating expedition was led by his son Rajendra so much so the Chalukya inscriptions record that the Cholas plundered the entire country, slandering women, children, and Brahmins. Towards the end of his reign, he annexed the Maldives Islands. He was an exemplary individual, able administrator, and connoisseur of art and letters, and a staunch Salvite. Personally, he showed his maturity at an early age by waiting for the throne in spite of suspect role of Uttarma in the assassination of his elder brother. He was deeply attached to his elder sister Kundawala. Now let's know about the Subramanya Shrine. This shrine was built by Sevappa Nayaka in 17th century CE. On plan, his shrine has Garbhagriha, Ardha Mandapa, and Maha Mandapa, and the temple faces east. Next, we will study about Karuvarur Srin. The saint Karuvarur was the mentor of the Cholo king Rajaraja I. One of the paintings of circumambulatory of the first story has the painting of Rajaraja I with his guru Saint Karuvarar. It is believed that Karuvarar helped Rajaraja I for the installation of linga inside the main shrine. However, the present shrine of Karuvarur was a later addition. He was the person who had slung the Tiruvaisapa. Now come to Ganesha shrine. This shrine was constructed by Maratha king Saravoji II in 19th century CE. As per the Maratha inscriptions, this shrine was completely renovated late on plan. This shrine has a Garbhagriha and Ardha Mandapa and front Mandapa. Finally finished. Any questions regarding this? You can ask me in the comment box. It is not possible to cover all the things, all the temple information in one video. So you can visit the temple and enjoy the natural beauty of this temple and enjoy and subscribe my channel to know more updates. Thank you. Have a nice day. Jai Jagannath. Now you can see some photos we clicked in Tanjavur, different places of Tanjavur. Enjoy.